We are born with a few basic emotions. Love and fear are two of the strongest emotions or instincts that we have. Both produce dopamine and serotonin and adrenaline. That's why scary movies or action movies elicit the strongest emotional responses. Fear is basically based on not knowing what is going to occur next. Fear and love are two of the strongest motivators around, and the continuation or preservation of self or species. The fight or flight emotional response is one of those. Many have lived in fear from early childhood onward. I myself am one of those. I know of a close friend that has been victimized as a child as I was. I lived in fear most of my life, so I am well acquainted with it. Because of this, I have developed a reclusive personality and very detached from life. But I finally saw that fear was the cause of most of my problems, and I needed to figure something out. I was able, with a lot of help and understanding from others, Anna, and from understanding that fear was the cause, I have been and still am unwrapping all that garbage. I came to partially understand my motivations of behavior and gave me a better understanding of what motivates other people, and figured out that pretty much it's fear and love. That is the basis for almost every single one of our emotions. Greed, lust, hate, all that comes from fear. Fear is the root of all evil. We live in a reality based off of fear. One channel I watch talks about this reality not being the real reality, and about manifesting our own reality. This is a nice idea. I wish it was that way. The reality of it is, but it isn't. We have one reality, and this is it. We don't live in a matrix or alternative universe or alternative reality or dimension or parallel world or whatever. We have here and now. The alternative realities or dimensions and etc. is done or created to cause you to disconnect from reality and live in fear. Fear that isn't real. All throughout man's history, we have lived in fear. Fear from God's wrath and jealousies, giants and they're eating us, ghosts, goblins, witches, spirits, devils, demons, even angels. We have been programmed to fear. Now we have the government to be fearful of. Laws that imprison or take our property, our belongings, and our freedoms. Churches that make us fear God and His wrath. The devil, a hell, burning lake of fire. We have man-made laws, God-made laws, laws governing treatment of each other or face penalties. Fear of other religions and other beliefs or of non-believers. Fear of pagans or of godless. Fear surrounds us on every side. Got up too early or too late. Got to work on an appointment too late. Almost every aspect of our lives is based off of living in fear. We have several industries based on fear, or mostly on fear. How many of you have purchased survival gear, food, water, camping gear, guns, ammos, weapons? How many of them have you used? How many of you rush out every time bad weather comes to buy milk and bread and things like that, knowing full well that in a few days everything will be back? The weapons and ammo manufacturers are loving it. George Soros, of course, he owns many guns and ammo manufacturers now. That isn't done by happenstance or coincidence. The COVID played on our fears like a mofo. Locked down, masked, restricted, injected, tested, and it made fear worse. Since the 50s, fear has been marketed, packaged, and sold We had the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Cold War, war on drugs, war on terror, war on apartheid, war on civil rights, war on human rights, Korea, Vietnam, Middle East, now Russia and Africa. And they sell you the reason why is because of fear. No matter what reason they say, it still is fear. We have fear coming from all directions. Fear of solitude or loneliness, fear of pain, of commitment, fear of heights, bugs, snakes, etc. Fear of not being recognized, fear of being recognized, fear of not belonging or belonging in the wrong group, fear of peer pressure, fear because of skin color, nationality, moral compass, fear of sexual orientation, and fear of previous sexual identity. Fear of being robbed and murdered, assaulted, fear of being ridiculed, of being wrong, fear of being not able to pay bills, fear of not having enough to eat or a roof over your head. Obey and pay, or we'll take you away. Fear governs almost every aspect of our existence, and that's how they control us. Fear. Your fear, our fear, gives them control. They capitalize on this, force feed it, wrap it up in pretty or scary packages, and then sell it to you. You can buy it at stores or online. You can get it from the music, the movies, the news articles, news programmings, YouTube, TikTok, X, Telegram. Almost every platform out there is selling you fear, packaging it up and selling it to you. How many of you would be tuned into YouTube if it wasn't out of fear? Fear of not knowing what's going on, or fear of what is happening. Now, y'all wouldn't be here just to be watching puppy and kitty cat videos and things like that, okay? Admit it. You're here because of fear. You need to get down deep, down into yourself, and try to find out what drives your fear. Understand what your fears are based on. Our childhood years are the ones that make us who we are. Our earliest experience is what develops our personality. Because of my childhood, I developed a detachment of sorts from my world. Because of this, I suffered from all sorts of problems, mental and emotional. I also came to understand why this caused most of my problems, and has helped and still continuously helps me dealing with my
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!